about to go down. Who let the GDs in the door?
On this episode of Streets Unplugged, someone let the GDs in the door, because we got Rooga.
Fivio Foreign ducked me.
Rooga said that Fivio Foreign was ducking and talking crazy.
You think you finna jump on DJ Academic's platform and do numbers on this shit and play with my name? You got me up.
Did Kanye West just backdoor Rooga?
Kanye West try to backdoor you and put you in the same place with Durk.
Even if he would've came in there, bro, like, what? What you gonna do? Swing on me, we gonna box in it. We could throw the gloves on in the back of the stadium.
Rooga sets the issue straight between him and Memo600.
Memo600?
Yeah.
His brother killed your brother.
Ain't nobody brother killed nobody, bro. My little brother was locked up for the murder of his brother. He was found not guilty.
Is 607 Unc trolling FBG Young?
Like you was probably playing with his name about, you know, you like to play a lot. That's how you got him on the platform, right?
Right.
You cold.
Right.
The Streets Unplugged. You know we gotta plug the streets in, because the streets ain't been plugged in a while. I swear to God on mama.
Dude. Bro. What are you doing?
I'm fucking playing games.
Okay. Right now we need to be delivering the news. No, we need to be delivering the news.
No, it's a new game called Free Cash.
Okay,
and you get paid free cash to play free video.
Oh, you talking about some fun?
Yeah, this ain't Twitter, this ain't Instagram, this ain't none of that. This is free cash where you get free cash. You can make $20, $30, up to $200. It depends on how you play.
You may be over exaggerating. I think it's up to $200 if you're dedicated.
It depends on how you play your game.
Yeah, but it's just the way that you're explaining it.
Man, because I want all the money on.
Okay, I could tell by the way that you are.
Whatever. You gonna help me with my rent or something?
No, I'm just trying to make sure everybody knows that it's free to try. Click the link in the description, scan the QR code, and you'll receive $10.
Free $10. Because I got mine.
Oh, ain't nothing funny. Ain't nothing funny. It's about to go down. Who let the GDs in the door? No, listen, Rooga, right? First of all, you came. I done said a lot of shit about you lately in the media, but it ain't been me. That's been the other side of me. I love Rooga. That's what I'm on. But I don't want no problem. But this Rooga, right?
Yes, sir.
Listen, and this Streets Unplugged. You know we gotta plug the streets in, cause streets ain't been plugged in a while. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. On GDP Vice Lord, on Larry David, Rooga. Listen, Rooga, we got you in the building. Listen, it's been a lot of shit. You've been fighting. Listen, I never saw you fight. I never thought you was a fighter. I'm not saying you can't fight, but it's a reality I never saw. Maybe in a different reality, but let's take them back.
Yeah.
When was your first fight, Rooga? I just want to know, when was your first time you fought? First time you worked that right.
I can't even tell you.
Come on, gang, you gotta tell me I paid you.
My first fight.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
But you gotta tell me I paid you. But you gotta tell me I paid you.
I'm remembering my first fight.
Yeah.
Let me just think back, bro. I was a shorty, bro. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I remember some fights when I was a shorty, but I don't remember my first
All right,
fight.
tell me the first fight you remember.
The first fight I really remember, I got my ass kicked.
Take me back to that day.
Yeah.
What
I was
happened?
I was going to Fuller.
Right.
On the low end.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what me and dude fought for. I think I was in I want to say third grade.
Right.
Second, third grade. I remember that. We was in the outside. You know, outside before school started, everybody be playing in the park and shit.
Right.
I forgot what we fought for, but I just remember that
ass
nigga being a little bigger than me. I remember that 2-piece. Bam, bam. That nigga hit me in my fucking nose, boy, black. Both of my eyes.
Stop playing with me.
Both of them bitches. My mama was mad as hell, boy.
Right.
I remember that shit.
Right. What was the reason y'all fought for?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't remember what you fight for, gang? Just fight without knowing?
He might have knocked some memory out my ass.
Go back. Tell me a reason why you fought before. What's the reason to make Rooga fight?
I mean, long as motherfuckers stay in their own little lane, you know what I'm saying? Stay in your box, I stay in mine, we good.
No,
it's a line of scrimmage you just can't cross. You
So
feel me?
What's something that's gonna happen that's no matter what is gonna end up with a fight from Rooga? What's that one thing that's gonna cause a fight?
I mean, like I say, it's that line of scrimmage. You walk in my face talking crazy. If you like this to me, you could punch me first.
Right.
So I'm not never letting no nigga walk in my face like that in my area. Right. You gonna catch a punch first.
Right. You ever punch somebody for doing something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be too close on me. Because you know in the streets, bro, you get too close, really trying to get that first punch. Can't let a nigga get up on you like that.
Right. Did that solve the problem? Did the punch of the person? I just wonder, did that solve the problem?
I mean, yeah, it probably solved it taught him a lesson more than solved the problem.
Right.
Don't be walking in nobody's shit if you ain't ready to throw the first punch.
Right. Do you feel like growing up in Chicago, that kind of like make fighting normal? That normalized fighting? That's why you like to fight? That's why you can just say shit like that? Because growing up in Chicago, fighting is just normalized?
I mean, no, I can't say that because they fight everywhere.
Right.
Fight everywhere, but shit, that's with anybody. I feel like if you're a human being, bro, your ass gonna fight regardless. You feel me? Like if playing with you like I say in your area, you better fight. Don't never let like just like I tell my son, don't ever let put their hands on you.
Right. I don't want to keep on talking about fighting, but you is Rooga, right? Yeah. But what made you learn how to fight?
Shit, my brothers. I grew up in a household, all brothers. My big brother used to be kicking our ass and real talk. My big brother, he definitely was a fighter. Like we fighting that every day. You know, growing up in a crib with 5 boys, y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna learn how to fight. Right.
How did that look? Tell me how they taught you how to fight. What was the things they did to teach you how to be ready to protect yourself? Come on, no. Come on, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking for real, because nobody never taught you how to work the left. Nigga, you fight like this. All I saw was the right.
You learn from getting your ass punched. Take an ass whooping. Some niggas who just won't catch the ass whooping and really naturally know how to do it. But realistically, it take for you to lose to learn, bro. You gotta learn the do's and don'ts. You know, it take for them to hit you. And then you be like, okay, I don't want to get hit like that again. So I gotta do something different.
Right.
Shit.
You just ignored that. You ignored that real good.
What?
That right hand. Like you fight sideways. That southpaw, what you call that? That style you got.
No, that wasn't southpaw.
What you call that fight style?
That was like an orthodox.
Orthodox. So you did that because of the opponent, because like you're something you got different styles of fighting.
This the thing about him. He KMAC. He right-handed, but he fight with his right foot to the front.
Right.
Which stops his power to come with his right. All he throwing is a hard jab.
Right.
All you could throw, that's all you can throw when your right foot up. A hard jab or a little hard hook. Right. But you can't come with the real power because you need to put your left foot up. I'm right-handed too.
Right.
But he didn't realize that. That's why he couldn't throw a power punch.
We gonna get to the Musty Man. But before the Musty Man, let's go to Blueface. Right? The Blueface, right? Listen, I don't know. I don't understand. Listen, I heard a lot of shit, but why do you think that fight never happened with Blueface?
It was basically the commission, they basically came to a conclusion of they felt like Blueface had a little more experience. So they wanted to so they ended up getting another fighter, you feel me? They went off we had to send in like footage. Sparring and punch bag work, you know, just typical training shit. And honestly, shit, they hit me up. I took the fight 2 weeks in advance. You feel me? I'm straight from the streets, bro. At the end of the day, I agree. I looked at the footage myself. Shit, it wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a boxer at the time. You know, I'm not a boxer. You know, so for coming from a boxer, people who deal with boxing a lot, they know what they know. You know what I'm saying? But I still was gonna fight him regardless. Right.
So you were still getting in the ring with Blueface now?
Hell yeah. Shit, Blueface down there just got his ass kicked.
So honestly, who would have won the fight between you and Blueface? You fought Blueface right now.
Obviously, I'm gonna say me.
Wow. I mean,
if I'm fighting The Rock, I'm gonna say me because you supposed to have confidence in yourself now.
Yeah. Well, Wack 100 said that your boxing tape was like pretty weak. He said, but what he basically said is that your skills was basically ass, and no boxing commission will let Rooga ever go against Blueface. How you feel about that? What Wack 100 said?
I mean, that's what they supposed to say. He with Blueface. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's his artist. So he could say, you know. But at the end of the day, it showed when the motherfucker got in that ring. You know what I'm saying? I might not be the most in shape nigga or the most skilled boxer, but I'm willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to get better.
Right. Do you personally got a problem with LA? Because I seen like some shit you were saying to KMAC after the fight, like I'm from Chicago and all this shit. Do you personally got a problem with LA or something?
Nah, hell nah. LA, I got a lot of LA friends. But you know, I was just, you know, you gotta sell it. You gotta talk it.
Right. Let's get right into this, cause like this is one of them things, Mr. Rooga, Mr. Right, let's get right into
that's KMAC.
Yes, KMAC, right? Listen, I just want to know, why did you decide to fight KMAC?
I mean, I ain't decided to fight him. After they didn't accept the Blueface fight, they put him in front of me like, would you fight KMAC?
Right.
That's the next fighter we got. And I'm like, all right, cool, I'll fight him too.
Right. Listen, a lot of people, including me, I ain't gonna lie, I was a Rooga hater.
You went against me?
I had no choice. I had a choice. Listen,
oh no!
But how did you feel knowing that even people closest to you wouldn't? I went against you because you seen the muscles on that nigga.
Yeah.
The muscles of that nigga. I saw your gut. I'm like, damn, Rooga can't win.
But looks could be deceiving.
Very well. But how do you feel when people that you know just thought you wasn't gonna win? You was wasn't gonna be victorious. How that make you feel?
I mean, that just put the battery in my back a little more. Like, okay, now I gotta show these what it really is. You feel me? But that come with the game. You know, it's gonna be who say it's gonna be he not gonna do it. I feel like he can win. I like that type of shit. I would prefer for more people to say I'm gonna lose.
Right.
That way, when you bet on me, you win more money.
Well, I'm be honest with you. KMAC was throwing some crazy blows, but some of them blows was catching. And he said, that's what he said. I heard him say it loud and clear. If I wouldn't have slipped and failed, I would have won by decision. That's what he said. How did it make you feel knowing that you could have lost that fight if you wouldn't have made him fall?
First and foremost, if was a fifth, we all be drunk.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's
right.
my line for that. But,
right,
bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Like I tell you, if he would have put his left foot up and led with that, and he would have had a good chance of standing. You know what I'm saying? He definitely a good fighter. He ain't weak.
Right.
He got some strength on him, you know. But I feel like he ain't come in with his mind right. He ain't used that left hand enough.
Right.
And once he threw his first punch, I'm like, he hit my arm. I'm like, okay, that's soft.
Right.
But you know, that's just the beginning of the fight. That's when I got the most strength. That's when the most dangerous at the beginning of the fight. So once he really threw his power punch and I felt it, like, oh, that's light.
Right. You ain't do no talking before the fight. Not like none. And that's another reason why I'm thinking like, nigga, you finna get your ass whooped because you wasn't talking like shit. But after the fight, nigga, your mouth got big as a bitch.
Because that's what it's about. Sometimes you gotta just let your actions speak, bro. And then you sometimes, because when you talk that shit and pop your shit all heavy, sometimes, I'm gonna keep it real, then you fuck around, lose, you look like a fool versus being humble. You know what I'm saying? So when you do win, that's when you pop your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that wasn't humble. You told the man he was musty. Why would you tell a motherfucker they musty like that?
Musty shit. When we got when they tussle, we grab me and shit, we get to tussling, I'm like, folks a little musty, bro. He's trying to throw me off. He kind of threw me off. I think that's when he caught a punch, when I smelled that must. Like, okay, I'm fighting two people.
Right, right. Any time in the fight, you think like maybe you was gonna lose, or maybe he had you. Did you look at it like maybe it was any competition in any kind of way?
I mean, like I say, when he threw I'll tell you some real shit. When the bell rung, and I seen his facial expression, he got a mean ass facial expression that'll trick you a little bit. I'm like, okay, this look a little crazy. But like I say, when he threw his first punch, bro, I already knew. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finna catch him. I'm gonna catch him with one of these bitches.
Now, I heard all the stuff you're saying, but I got kind of like a problem. I got a problem with a lot of stuff you're saying when you're saying it ain't about no gang shit. You like what you like. You took a whole lot of members with you. You came out the GDs in the door.
I ain't have a whole lot of members.
You had members with you, gang. You had members with you.
To be honest, I came about 4-5 people.
But y'all come on, gang. 4-5 people was thick in a place where y'all ain't supposed to be. Y'all weren't supposed to be. And I heard you weren't supposed to bring that many people with you, and I heard you kind of like violated. Because Wack 100 told me. He told me he had to basically get some extra people in the club with you because you had so many people with you in Miami. That's what he told me.
I had like 5 people with me. Shit, they was the ones that was deep. Whacking them. Shit, they was the ones having little problems at the door because they was deep as hell.
What kind of problems they have at the door?
I don't know. I just saw commotion at the door.
Shit.
Then I walked to the back where they kept me at, and I couldn't go back to the front.
They went at the back of the front at all?
Nah, because you know when the fighters and shit, when you get in the back, you put on the once they wrap your hands up and shit, you can't be just walking around because it's a possible chance a motherfucker could rig your gloves, do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What was backstage like back there? Like, what was that like back there being backstage?
It was a great environment. I was back there with all the fighters. We actually, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. I was actually in the same hotel as KMAC. I seen him before we fought and everything. We chopped it up, you know what I'm saying?
What was that conversation like before y'all fought?
He was a cool nigga. You know, I wanted to have that conversation with him anyway, just to, you know, just pick his brain a little bit.
Right.
He was cool. You know, I wasn't playing a role to where I was like faking like being cool with him, because I'm actually a cool nigga. He a cool nigga. I was actually genuine as hell. But I was trying to pick him a little bit just to see how he coming, you know?
Right.
And then he got to giving me tips and shit. I'm telling you, just focus on your breathing and rada. I'm like, okay, you giving me tips how to knock you out. Good.
Right. He's giving you
cool.
tip.
But he a cool nigga. Other than that, you know, he let me know he got a daughter and shit. He really just, you know what I'm saying, striving for his family and shit. And that was real shit, you know?
It don't seem like, to me, I never seen you in like a fighting environment. You ever been a professional fighter before or fought in like in a ring type of environment? People say they see footage of you.
I never fought in the ring, but I fought in the gloves in the streets and shit.
How that
You know,
work?
the guys and shit. I was kicking ass. You can ask any one of the guys from the hood. Anybody in my hood will vouch for that. I was kicking ass in them gloves. It was one summer. We had the gloves out, like this was 2010. I'll never forget it. We had the gloves in the hood.
Right.
One of the big guys just, I'm getting the gloves. Come on, he getting the gloves. Tall motherfucker. Square up with him. Bam, hit his ass right in his eye. When I tell you I hit him once, same right. Same right. He grab his shit. He take the gloves right off.
Right.
Fold him in the hood like, oh shit.
He was done.
They calling me Golden Glove in the hood now.
Right.
I was kicking ass back then.
You had more fights out there. Y'all just fought for just to spar? Yeah, or y'all just fought like just
we was
to
just
fight?
boxing, and you know how it be. Throw the gloves on. This shit, we ain't got no padding, no protection, none of that. We just fighting.
So when they fought you to become GD, did they have gloves on, or was they had knuckles?
I mean, wasn't no fights. This ain't Cali, bro. What you
mean? This ain't Cali? So you got to fight Cali, to get in the game?
In Cali, they laws and principles different, and our shit different, you know. So
I could just wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm GD. I ain't got to go fight nobody. I ain't got to do none of this shit. I can just GD, no fight.
Nah. It's more so it's shit more of a grew into it. Like majority of us, all family was GDs. If you whether you BD, GD, or a vice lord or whatever,
right.
You grow up around that shit. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And that shit just kind of get put in you just
Right.
from, you know what I'm saying? You might have an uncle that you just really look up to and be like, he GD, you want to be him, you know what I'm saying? Or you just people you look up to and just being around that shit, bro.
Right. So you got no problem with like Crips?
Ain't got no problem with nobody.
No, okay, cool. So would you fight KMAC again? That's all I want to know. Would you fight KMAC again? Would you fight this nigga again?
I mean, I'll fight him again. You know what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying?
a bully. Why fight
fight
him
him
again?
again.
You know you just whooped his ass like that.
Because he might come back 10 times better.
How?
Because I'm telling you, a loss will turn the motherfucker to a winner, boy. You ever seen that fight when Floyd Mayweather lost? He cried, he got mad, and he ain't lost since, man. Sometimes that shit create a warrior, boy.
Right. So you think he can take you in a fight if he fought you? Think you'll knock him out again, same result, no matter how many times he come back? You think you knock him out every time?
I mean, you never know. You know what I'm saying?
You
He might come in that bitch 10 times stronger and better. But in my mind, yes, I'm gonna get that W because that's what I'm supposed to say.
Right. There's one thing that I gotta say after the fight. I was watching the fight. I did a live stream on the fight. Watched together. After the fight, you said something and I just didn't understand why you said it.
Yeah.
What's your problem with G Herbo? Why you asking to fight Herbo? Like, come on, Herbo don't fuck with nobody. He don't do to nobody. Why you asking to fight G Herbo?
I just want to fight G Herbo because I want him to just be an adult.
Come on, gang.
I want him to be an adult because G Herbo. I'm gonna say this first and foremost. G Herbo is a great artist. I fuck with G Herbo music. It's not even no beef with G Herbo. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be wanting to kill each other. Nah, hell no. It ain't that. But it's the fact that he made it to a point in life where you good. Your family out the hood, yo. You know what I'm saying? You living a good life. You know what I'm saying? You've been gone 10, 15 years and to constantly holler GDK. But what I'm saying is, I just want to kick his ass in the ring.
Right. Well, I heard all that, but what's the real issue with him?
That's the issue. I never had no words or none with G Herbo or none of that.
Right.
But I as far as like what I said was, it's just simple. Like, let's get in the ring. Come on, let's fight. We gonna fight.
I get that part. Did you know him in real life? Did you know him?
Nah, I don't know Herb and personally, nah.
What hood he from?
I ran into Herb before.
What hood he from? In the rack.
No Limit or some shit over there by like over East, 78th, 79th, Essence over there somewhere.
Right.
But I ran into Herb at a basketball game before.
What happened?
Nothing. Shit. I seen him at the I was at the Don event in Chicago.
Right.
He had a basketball game and I was with Ye. We when they was sitting over there like probably 10, 15 seats down with his peoples and shit.
Right.
And I was there by myself with Ye. You see what I'm saying? So when the game was over, we all leaving. I'm leaving with Ye. We leaving with their team and all their security and shit. I walked right past her. You feel me? Mind you, this shit I don't even talk about. Like, it's other shit too that I'm gonna keep it real that Herb did, which made me wonder, like, nigga, we ain't beefing. You know what I'm saying? Why you? I had one of my guys who connected through Ye, who worked with Ye. He called me like, this after the fact of the game. He like, man, Herb hit me up. Like, what you doing with that nigga? Why you bringing that nigga around? Like almost like, why you bringing that nigga in the door? You know what I'm saying? And folks so real, he told him like, nigga, folks, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you GD, purple, blue, vice lord, whatever. He gon' with you if you a good person. He fuck with you. Folks are grown ass man, and he told me this. You see what I'm saying? Now it's like, why you mad that it sound like you mad that I'm there?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like it be little shit that niggas be doing. Just I don't be feeling that shit. That's another reason I want to get in the ring with him. Right.
So back to Chicago, dude. Like his hood got a problem with your hood?
Nah.
Like,
hell no, we ain't got no problems. I used to be around a nigga from No Limit. His homie, Smoke the D.O. He cool. He was cool back then. I used to be in the crib with him and shit. He was cool.
Where y'all used to hang out at?
I mean, in Chicago.
Like where? Like in Chicago?
Over East.
Over East.
Over East.
You from over East?
Nah.
You used to go over East to fuck with him?
We had a little crib over East and shit.
So
it was around the way, and I met him through a mutual friend.
Right. So in Chicago, it's good to do that. Like, is they hood GDs over there? What's like?
To be honest, I don't know what they claim. I don't know what they claim. I never got too deep into that, but it is dangerous to different hoods though, because certain niggas be locked in with certain niggas. You know what I'm saying? And you never know what type of weird ass backdoor activity a nigga will do to you. But you know, you could tell when a nigga genuine and when a nigga real, and who will really do some weird shit to you. Right.
So how you survive going over there knowing like you ain't from over there? Like, how do you move in them type of environments when you know like I ain't from over this way? How do you keep yourself from getting backdoored?
I mean, like I say, you gotta know who you're dealing with.
Right.
Know what type of niggas you dealing with. Know niggas' backgrounds and shit, you know? But as far as being somewhere I know I ain't supposed to be, I'm not finna be outside.
Right.
Fucking block knowing this ain't my hood. You feel me? Like I say, motherfucker had a little crib and we was chilling in the crib together and shit.
Right.
But as far as staying alive, your ass better stay off them blocks.
Right.
Speaking of ain't from over there, don't be over there.
Right. Speaking of G Herbo, he infamously known. He known, you know what I'm saying, for right now, for letting the nigga, I don't know if he let the nigga or what happened. You know, he's in the club and some shit happened to where he didn't stand on this shit. People felt in there like, damn, you spend time talking all this gangster shit and now this gangster shit come in your face and you like give it a pass. That's one of the main reasons why you come at him, because you know like he ain't a fighter, he ain't finna about to fight.
I mean, no, that ain't one of the reasons really. That's just something I laughed at. Like, he got your ass. That bitch on your forehead there. That's how it be. But it's like, and that's the shit I'm talking about. It's like, you gotta face it now. It's like sometimes when you put that energy out there, that's what you get.
Right.
You gonna get what you put out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is you can't just think you finna hit that off switch when you want to hit it, because everybody don't take that shit like everybody don't take a nigga holler. It's niggas that stand behind this GD shit for real,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Down south, them niggas real like stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and when a motherfucker see you, motherfucker don't be trying to hear no diss for them in that hood, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So. I just feel like, and I get what he said. He say he ain't want to, crash out, fuck up the bag. You don't know where he at. He probably outnumbered, all type of shit, But that's the energy that come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why chase that?
Right.
Just live a positive, good life, bro. You ain't gotta keep taking steps backward. You gonna trip forward looking backwards.
Right.
And that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was just a warning for him. like as far as running into some shit. And I feel like he should take heed of that. Like, you know what? I'm probably let that little goofy shit go, man. It's just that old childhood shit we used to do. Cause at the end of the day, you remember we used to holler BDK when we was coming up and shit, but we don't even say that shit no more. We let that shit go, bro.
Right. Let me ask you one question. It don't make you nervous knowing that, and I'm just on the outside looking in, knowing that everybody that seems to say something to Herb online end up dead. I'm just keeping it real, right? Yeah, they end up dead, gang. You don't feel like that can...
I mean, it's a lot of ended up dead that said something on the internet, bro.
Right.
To somebody, to people. It happens, bro.
Right.
Randomly die tomorrow, folks.
Right.
Y'all knock on wood, me and you could die tomorrow, man.
Right.
After this damn interview, it happens, bro. Like, sometimes niggas will be doing all that goofy shit on the internet, talking, and then not moving right.
Right.
And that shit necessary don't even got nothing to do with the person they was just arguing with.
Right. Right. You did make it plain and clear, like, yo, I want to fight. You went about, I don't want to shoot them. They ain't gonna go no guns.
Yeah, this ain't no shooting shit or nothing.
Do you think it can stay there? Do you think it can stay at fight if you was to fight Herbo?
I mean, I hope it could. Like, I feel like this is something that the city needs. Chicago needs.
Need
that,
to fight?
bro.
What the fuck Chicago need to
Just
fight
hear
for?
me
Chicago
out.
been fighting for years.
But hear me out. It's actually, boxing is a sport, ain't it?
Not when.
But hear me out. You answer my question. Is boxing a sport?
Yeah, boxing a sport.
It's a
Rooga.
sport. You got kids that grow up and box. Kids that's why the greatest boxers is the greatest boxers. Them niggas was boxers since they was 5 years old, man. At the end of the day, it's not a bad thing. It's showing them that you ain't got to pick up a gun. You ain't got to kill a nigga. If you could get an opportunity to get in the ring, you know what I'm saying, duke it out, shake hands after that, y'all men, that's real. That's what real men do, bro.
So you shook hands with niggas in the streets after you knocked them out?
I mean, I done did it before. Like with the guys on some real shit. Me and Fo, we done fought. I done fought the guys before, and we done shook hands after that and smoked the blunt together after that.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Right.
That's what real men do. Some of these niggas can't take ass whoopings. They'll lose and be ready to kill you and shit. That's this new generation. They ass can't take an ass whooping.
Right.
They ass don't get their ass whooped enough.
Right, but I got a problem though. I got a problem. Would you still fight Herbo right now though? Would you like still fight
In the gloves?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I still want to kick his ass.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem. You want to fight him, so why you ducking Fivio Foreign?
Fivio Foreign ducked me.
My fault.
If you paid attention, I don't know if you watch Aiden Ross streams. Aiden Ross even said it. Like,
right.
He was talking to Fivio Foreign on the phone because I reached out to Aiden Ross first. Once all that Fivio shit was in the air, I'm like, Aiden, man, I need to get in there with him. Right. Let's put that together. Aiden like, I bet. He talked to me. He told me he was talking to Fivio. He say Fivio just stopped responding.
Here's the thing. How you from Chicago? Fivio from New York. How y'all even get into some kind of beef? How do you know him? Like, how did that even make sense?
It wasn't no beef, bro. Like I met him at the Donda Stadium, working on Ye album and shit. And he just be, you know, my guy who put me in tune with Kanye. He from Chicago, so he know what be going on when it come to all this shit. He knew Fivio Foreign be saying GDK and shit on songs.
Right.
And he know I'm GD. So his thought was to let me just nip this just in case these niggas bump heads in here or something because of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So me being a level-headed nigga, we went in the room and we chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? On my son, we chopped it up like men.
What was that conversation like?
It was a simple conversation, bro. Like, it was just simple as, you know what I'm saying? Like, first and foremost, he said he started talking first.
Right.
Instantly, first thing he said out of his mouth was, that shit ain't meant for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That shit meant for some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I could see if he was doing some shit that dude did to G Herbo and in my motherfucking face or something, then we finna get down in this bitch.
Right.
But you came at me respectfully about it. You ain't coming at me on no young nigga shit, talking shit, you know? So I'm a listen to what you got to say, you know? So he said what he said, then I told him what I had to say.
Right.
As a man, I'm like, gang, what you doing is, you know what I'm saying? You made it. I tell him exactly what I was saying about Herb. Nigga, you made it. Why look back forward, keep doing that shit?
Right.
Like, how look, I'm dissing whatever clique you from.
Right.
Just because I'm in tour with 10 of these niggas.
Right. Right.
You think that whole nation ain't finna be feeling a way about me doing that shit? You know? But me being a level-headed nigga, I ain't no crash out ass nigga that's just finna crash out right there and do all that goofy shit. On top of that, I got my opportunities. You know what I'm saying? This is my first big opportunity as far as working with the moguls and shit. So I'm thinking about all that, you know. But and he not no op. So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? We had a conversation like men, shook hands after that. It's love, bro. You know. And then he jumps on the interview a year or two later, saying he asked me to fight right there, and I said I ain't on that. I'm like, why this nigga just lie like that, bro?
Right.
I'm damn. This is what these niggas do. Like that shit's scary, bro. That's scary, bro.
Right.
So I'm just now me being a man, bro. I'm gonna defend myself. You got me f***ed up, nigga. You think you finna jump on DJ Academic's platform and do numbers on this shit and play with my name? You got me f***ed up, nigga. So I made my little video, said what I said, and then after that, I'm like, fuck that. Let's get in the ring. Since you saying I ducked a fade or whatever, nigga, let's get in the ring. We gonna see who ducking for real. He ducking. He stopped answering the phone, man.
Right. How you feel when like knowing that Chicago, like the land of like GDs or any type of gang like that, and out of towners can tell you, yo, this not for you. When like nigga, y'all originated GD. Can he tell you it's not for you, or can he tell you that?
Hold on, say that again.
Chicago being originated GDs, first GD started in Chicago. He say GDK, but he tell you, yo, it ain't for you. But y'all originated as a GD.
Yeah,
they were like, damn, hold up, man, you can't even.
That's part of the thing I told him. Like, I get what you're saying, it ain't for us, but just understand what you're doing. Everybody is not going to take that as that.
Right.
And that's the thing. That's how I feel about it. What I told him, like, just imagine me doing it. Nigga, y'all, like, on some real shit, if I was to get into it with some Crips and holler Crip K, West Coast, whoever Crips, when they see me, gonna wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This shit ain't no joke, and I know how serious it is dissing the nation. Look at, I'm gonna keep it real, like, may he rest in peace, Lil JoJo.
Right.
He, you know what I'm saying, made the BDK song. That was probably the most boldest song ever made in Chicago.
Right. JoJo said he made that song because of Lil Durk.
But it don't matter why he made it. It's the principle of you made a BDK song. You know how many BDs it is in the world. So now it's like you not just this. You create more enemies.
Lil Durk was this. He said he responded back to Lil Durk.
But I get it. But Lil Durk ain't make a GDK whole song.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But may he rest in peace. JoJo was a good nigga, bro. I seen JoJo. He was on my block a day before he died, bro. We had a get together for my homie that died on the block.
What was the conversation like with him before he died?
I mean, we ain't have a conversation. I ain't know JoJo personally, but it was some niggas from the hood that was locked in with certain niggas. You know what I'm saying? With Duck and them. Back then, I wasn't on the rap scene as much.
Right.
Duck was locked in with JoJo and them and all these other rappers, and Duck and them came on our block. Our block used to be lit.
Right.
I'm talking about this the block where everybody come to, all the bitches out, we chilling, you know. So different hoods will come through and kick it with us with who got mutual relationships, and that's how I kind of ran into JoJo. He was cool though, you know.
Right.
Hell yeah.
JoJo seemed like he couldn't fight to live. Right, fighting. What was he the first rapper to die in the rap beef, the rap war, or like that? Was he the first one to die? JoJo's first one? So many.
Yeah, Joe. No, I think Tuka was. I can't sit here and tell you who was first, but around that time, that's what kind of JoJo death kind of, you know, kind of just was powerful as far as like the drill, and the beef shit.
Seeming like you over to Kanye West. Seeing Kanye West should know everything. Should be familiar with everything in Iraq, right? And you get into a Fivio Foreign. Do you think that Kanye West approve of you getting to a Fivio Foreign and y'all both working on the same album, shit like that? Or how you think Kanye feel about that?
Like after the fact of all that shit happening? I mean, I can't tell you how he feeling, but I'm pretty sure he probably like, you know, that's them, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I did something wrong. Shit, a nigga talking crazy about me and I said what I said, but I'm pretty sure he'll probably say some shit like, you just gotta block that shit out, cause Kanye he probably deal with coming at him 20 times worse, you know? So I'm pretty sure he'll tell her, just block that shit out. No response is better than a response. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure that's what he'll be thinking, you know.
Well, I heard what you're saying, but didn't Kanye West try to backdoor you and put you in the same place with Durk? When y'all did that Donda shit, when he trying to like backdoor you with Durk?
Nah, he ain't trying to backdoor me. I knew Durk was gonna be on the album like before. Like,
But what about the place he tried to send y'all to the album release? He's supposed y'all come to that same place. And Durk said that, nigga.
But these conversations was happening in it wasn't just like a thrown together thing. I didn't know. We was having these conversations about how you feel about Durk and coming in, and we could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. Like I'm so level headed. I'm so much of a grown ass man, bro. I'm at a point where even if he would have came in there, bro, like what? What you gonna do? Swing on me? We gonna box in it? We could throw the gloves on in the back of the stadium and do what we got to do.
Right.
But I came. All I'm saying is I came. I seen Durk interview. He said the reason why he ain't coming.
So Durk was aware, like you was aware. Y'all both
was.
And you didn't know he was not coming when you came.
I guess Durk didn't know.
Did you think he was not coming when you came, or you came thinking he was gonna be there?
I mean, I seen his name on the board, like he was on the album, and I kept seeing a lot of artists' names who was on the board in the stadium. So I'm just like, it's a possible chance I could run into a.
Why would you go?
Because at the end of the day, I ain't letting no street beef stop my blessings, bro.
Right. So you would have followed.
That's small shit compared to what was going on. That's little shit.
Right.
These people, Kanye was a billionaire.
Right.
Ain't nobody thinking about no bullshit ass beef. And if y'all getting here with this shit, y'all could get the on.
Right.
And that'll up a nigga blessings, bro. Then that's what I be saying. You can't pull what the once you make it and you get that to that level, bro, you gotta let that shit go.
Right. You
not gonna get to where you need to get still thinking like that, bro.
Right. So you wouldn't have fought Durk if the opportunity presented itself right there?
Yes, I would have. Like
you just said all other shit. I'm saying you gonna fight him.
If he would have came like that, yes, we was gonna fight in that playing with me. Hell yeah, we gonna fight. Ain't no nigga finna play with me.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if you would have came at me like a man, and been like Fivio when we talked, I would have respected it as a man, bro. I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you and Durk was gonna fight, who was gonna win that fight right there? Or who's gonna win that fight? If y'all would have fought.
Like I told you, me.
You gonna say you gonna whoop everybody?
Myself,
how you gonna say you whoop everybody?
I just told you, I feel like I could whoop the Rock.
But what if Durk can fight? What if Durk know what he doing? What if Durk got hands?
If was a fifth, we all be drunk.
Come on, okay. What if Durk got a left side?
I mean, I gotta watch for it. I know what I gotta watch for. But as a man, bro, you gotta have faith in yourself,
right.
Bro.
Durk don't got no fight. He doing a lot of fight. You think Durk can handle fight in this case right now?
Man, I don't think he better. She better pray. Shit, just pray, man. Keep God in your prayers, bro, and wish for the best outcome.
Right. You heard about the whole team turning on him and shit like that. You think that's like something that he had coming? You think that's like a bad thing when your whole team just telling you get to testifying on you and shit?
How true is that though? How you know that?
It gotta be real true because a lot of people.
Where you see that at?
They all switch cases. Like they going on different trials at different times. When that happens, somebody telling. As far as what I know with the feds, I've been in the feds when they be switching like that.
Now you working on the case. Now you on the case.
What you mean? I'm just asking you. How would you feel? Do you feel like Durk can win in something like this?
Man, I feel like I'm on some real shit. I don't know I don't know all that, bro. I don't know what's going on with that man case. I don't even.
Giovanni Daddy is saying it clearly.
When I see it on the internet, I just scroll past it because so much shit be so fake on the internet. I don't know what's real.
But it's not fake. You was actually out there. They was really causing world pain. Duck really died.
What I'm saying is the narratives that they create on the internet behind a person being locked up, creating shit like it's free and telling or he turned on them. I don't believe all that shit when I see it because it's too much fake shit. It's oversaturated, bro. I don't pay attention to it because it's just too much. I don't know what's real and what's not, bro.
You sound like you want Durk to come home.
I mean, I want any man to come home who in jail, bro. I don't wish jail on no man.
Right. But
except for rapists. Yeah, rapists. Y'all ass need to be in jail, under the jail.
Right, but you say they're not snitching and you don't want to talk about it, but, you know, I know you ain't heard what Giovanni Daddy said. You heard that, right? He said that.
I ain't hear that.
He basically said that, you know, it was Durk doing everything and that he was paying shit because he was scared of Vaughn.
How you know it was his daddy?
Because Well, come on, Rooga, bro. Why are you doing this?
Question. So you heard it out of his mouth?
Yeah, on the interview.
His face was showing in the interview too?
No, his face wasn't showing.
But his face wasn't showing. See?
What do you
know that?
mean?
See, you, come on, Unc. You better than that.
I'm better than what? I'm
you
just
can't
trying to
believe everything you see on the internet.
So you think nobody's telling on Durk?
I don't know who telling on that man. That's the thing.
Why would the feds get you if nobody telling on you?
At the end of the day, that man got caught up in a situation, man. Hopefully he come from under that shit.
You saying all shit. I know there's something else, right? And I'm gonna say this because I noticed this, and you don't talk a lot, but duty low.
Yeah.
Nigga, he commented on GD on your shit. Nigga, he said on GD trolling you. He trolling you.
Duty low, my boy.
How? When he trolling you, talking on GD, he not GD.
Nah, he's just talking shit because he know I got the knockout. He was actually proud of me. That's real shit. I feel like a lot of niggas in Chicago was proud of me that came from the other side, you know? And I respect that shit because at the end of the day, yeah, we might be ops or whatever or been beefed, but when it come to outside of Chicago, as far as that type of shit, Chicago, we got to stick together.
I want to see you in the ring with somebody like that. Would you get in the ring with Doolittle and knock him out with that right?
Bro, I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, if it's right, if the money right and it makes sense, yes.
So you'll get in the ring with Doolittle?
He's saucing it up.
So you'll get in the ring with Doolittle?
Duty Low said he won't trap Lord Ross, man.
No, see, you good, man.
No, this is exactly what he said.
I'm saying, but
he won't trap
if
Ross,
offered the same amount of money that offers you to fight Blueface, would you take Duty Low?
Yes.
It's gonna be. Listen, if you're watching this, Aiden Ross, that's the one we need to see.
But Duty Low, you know, he just talked to them and shit. He won't trap Lord. He said he got his personal victim.
Trap Lord, a white dude, can't do shit.
I heard Trap Lord know how to box.
But he's a white nerd. That won't be nothing I want to see.
You can't put that shit past no white person. Now, what if that white nerd get in there and knock him out? Now you gonna be right here. Like, I underestimated that man. Just like you thought with me, because I got a belly, this and that. The motherfucker won't do this. You can't underestimate people.
Right. There's a lot of underestimating going on. And speaking of underestimated, I hate to say this, but THF Zoo, he underestimates to the streets. He went back to Chicago. He got murdered in Chicago. How you feel about that?
It's sad shit it's sad to see anybody get murdered in Chicago, bro. Like, I don't give a who you is, bro. At this point, I'm at a point in my life where I'm just tired of seeing it, bro. Like, when is gonna stop? Like, when gonna realize, like, damn, we done did too much.
Right. Do you think Zoo should have been in Chicago?
Hell no. Shit. Zoo be with Durk and them and shit. Come on, man. Don't get me wrong. Everybody go back. Where I go back, I be having business and shit going on when I go back. You know what I'm saying? And my mama be worried as hell. She be calling me, yeah, 3 hours. Where you at? You good? I get it, you know, but you got some people that got kids and shit in Chicago, bro, that gotta come back to their family and shit. Everybody not blessed with money financially to even take care of their peoples and get them out the hood, you know? So some people go back for particular reasons.
But why would you go back and go to a auto part shop like that when you got so much money? Why would you go to a junkyard?
What I heard he was going there for his lady or something for his lady, but I understand that too, as far as you saying that. I don't get it, because ain't no way. I ain't going to no motherfucker auto park place, wherever. Right. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna do that for me. I'm not even going in gas stations.
Right.
Going that bitch, it's always a motherfucker with me that's gonna go in there for me.
Right.
And if I tried to with me and I ain't even finna let me, what is you doing? Right. You trying to get us all killed? Right. And that's how my homies think. You gotta have them people that's around you that's gonna, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying he didn't have them people, he don't got them people around, pretty sure he do, but at that time, he probably was alone, you know? So I feel like he should have brought somebody with him and had him on point with him, you know? Right.
I think that, I don't know if I'm for sure, but I think he had something going on with Billionaire Black, and he had just, before then, showed a big stack of money, like so big, like right before he died, like enough to move out the trenches, enough to not to have to be there. Right. So why would you have all that money and continue to stay? What would drive you to stay in Chicago with all that money?
Like I say, man, like I say, people be having family. People be having, then you got people that got family and responsibilities they got to go home to. Right. You got some people not with their baby mamas. Right. So some people don't want to juggle flying their kid from different states and shit back and forth. So they go back. Some people might go back for a month or two period just to spend time with their kid. You feel me? Right. But that alone, out there.
Right.
Then you got some who just think they untouchable.
Right.
Who just think they finna keep going back and thinking shit sweet.
Right.
Like you ain't a face card out here, you know, but I feel like everybody got their perks, everybody got their reasons.
Right. Did you know Zoo personally?
I had conversations with Zoo and shit on the phone and shit.
What was the conversation
about
like?
Just when that push and peace shit started happening. Just, you know, we cause Zoo, my pops Les, he from 4-6,
Right.
which is they hood. He one of they older guys.
Right.
So he always had a relationship with Zoo.
Right.
And he ended up connecting that call. We got on the phone and, you know what I'm saying? Zoo was just saying, you know, like, if we're gonna do this shit, it gotta be real. Cause it's actually been times tried to do this shit and get on the internet, say this, now some shit spark back up, or you got niggas who sneaky do shit. So we was just having a real man conversation about shit like that, you know?
Right. Well, the beef gotta be still going, man. It gotta be still going. It gotta be still going heavy. Cause listen, Von say, not for 63rd. And there's like a lot of shit going on 63rd. Gyro City. Look, Mikey, gang. Just recently died. You know Lil Mikey, how you make that feel?
I knew Lil Mikey from back then before he got locked up. I used to see him, but I never had a super personal relationship with him. I had conversations with him like when he came home and shit.
Right.
In the DM and shit. It's just that, like I say, that shit's sad, bro, you know? And Mikey, from what I seen, he was just, you know, like, he fresh out, you know what I'm saying? He been gone a long time. And I felt like he probably, like, I was just talking about it on the No Jumper interview about Von. Like, I felt like the same shit. Like, he felt like he had to play the catch-up role.
Right.
Felt like he missed out on a lot of shit. So he was doing that shit that that motherfuckers was doing back then in 2012 or 2013. And, you know, this day and age, that shit don't work no more, bro. It's not good, bro. That shit catch up with you, bro. And Mikey, he was a good guy, because I actually seen him on the, what's his name, man? The nigga who be doing the Unity shit.
Right.
The Unity nigga.
I don't know what nigga you talking about.
He was on his platform passing out food in the hood and shit.
Right.
He was trying to do positive shit, you know, but you know how the streets is, bro. Ain't no off switch.
He went doing too much shit positive. You know, FBG Cash DJ, he just pressed him with a gun. You see that when he pressed him with a gun? You see that? You seen that video? Yeah, I seen that shit. Was Mikey known as a fighter?
That I don't know. Like I say, I wasn't just hanging around him to know everything about him like that.
Right.
Shit, even that situation right there, you don't know the perks to it. You don't know the behind the story.
Right.
Motherfucker might have did some foul shit to him. You never know.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. Well, speaking of fight, FBG Butter, he couldn't fight his case, right? You know FBG Butter personally. Do you know Butter? Because he couldn't fight his case. He in jail.
I know Butter.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what's your thing, Butter? Do you think Butter a good fighter? I was thinking about right now. If Butter was out, Butter would be fighting. He'd be fighting. That'd be like right down his alley. They say Butter can fight.
Butter, I heard a lot of stories about Butter fighting and shit. I never seen him fight, but I seen some shit on the internet, him kick ass.
Right.
Butter know how to fight. He come from the trenches, bro. You from them trenches, bro. You better know how to fight.
It's a Chicago thing to fight.
Well, that's what Chicago was based off of. That's why all these beefing right now.
Right.
And killing each other, because niggas was getting their ass kicked back in the day.
Right.
And it was that one motherfucker couldn't take that ass whooping. Man.
Right.
It just,
Right.
it was over.
Speaking of fighting, FBG Young, he fighting depression.
You feel like that?
Yeah, I feel like he fight depression, gang. Listen, he got a problem with me, big problem with me. Listen, he came here, you brought him here. You did do that. You got him here, he
No,
came
you brought
here.
him here. You booked him.
I know I booked him, but you reason why he talked to me. You know, he wasn't talking to me. Let's keep it real, right? You the reason why I got him, because I didn't know what he was on. So when you come with him like, cool, he ain't finna be on shit. So that's the reason why he came here. Let's just
I
be
saw
real.
the interview. He was addressing, I felt like he was just addressing shit that he felt like you was probably playing with his name about. You know, you like to play a lot.
Nah,
you play.
nah, I wasn't-
Yes, you do.
No.
You wheel in. That's how you got him on the platform, right?
Right.
You cold.
Right.
You know how to swindle them up, say some little shit about them, and next thing you know, they on your platform.
Now, I like Young, but Young, he took offense to me saying on Tuka. But listen, on the thing, it ain't that I was saying on Tuka in a bad way. I knew.
But no, that's crazy. You can't do that. But that's his homie. So it's like, especially a dead person. What if you had I don't know your situation, and what if, man, I knock on wood, what if your brother or your OG or something was gone, and the motherfucker putting it on your OG playing?
Right.
You would be mad, bro. You would be like, stop playing on my mama, bro.
Right.
Or stop playing on my peoples, you know?
Right.
Because I'd be mad if you sit here and put it on my brother, on my son. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's whether you mean it in a good way or a bad way, I think you shouldn't say it.
Right.
Because it's a touching situation. You never know what to deal with behind that shit.
Right.
Just hearing that alone could reopen some wounds, like
Right.
that shit.
I get that. I get that. But I heard Mikey is his brother or cousin. That true? He's some kind of he's some kind of Mikey.
I don't know if they family or not, but I just know they homies. Like
right.
He always was in Young videos and shit
Right.
on the sidearm.
Right.
They was real close.
Right. I'm hearing he got killed by somebody real close. I'm hearing there wasn't nobody on the outside. It was somebody close to him. You heard that too?
Nah, I ain't heard none of that.
Oh, you don't never heard shit. What that? It's hard to get something out of you. I don't never heard
I mean,
nothing.
like that's it's like it's street shit, bro. Like it's certain shit you just don't even you ain't supposed to even talk about. Like,
okay, I get
even
that
even if it was like, why would I sit up here and say some shit like that?
Right.
Come on, bro.
Right. So yeah,
I'm not doing these police job, bro. I don't do the police job. Bro.
I get that part. I get the part. So what about FBG Young? He talk about you fighting. Did he grow up fighting? Was he like a fighting type person? Did he see your fight?
Like I say, me and Young come from different hoods.
Right.
So when I used to see Young, it was always like back then through Durk.
Right.
He used to be at my family crib at Durk crib, and I'd come over there. We never used to share conversations too much back then. It was a little, because I ain't know him, he ain't know me. Durk my cousin, you feel me? But the relationship came upon, like, I want to say, our relationship came upon, like, when I started getting on the road with Durk.
Right.
And going to his shows and shit more.
Right.
Because when we got that Exposing Me song around that time,
right.
That's when me and Young kind of got close, because me and Durk had to be glued because of that song. We performing that everywhere. And Young and them with us, we on the road in the cars together, laughing, joking. And I kind of built my relationship like that with Young.
Speaking of relationships, right? It's somebody I never thought you have a relationship with. I'm like, damn, I couldn't see this. The streets thought you should have a relationship with this person. Memo600.
Yeah.
His brother killed your brother.
Nah, that ain't
how it happened?
That ain't true.
That ain't true?
Nah.
Then people say, your brother killed his brother.
Ain't nobody brother killed nobody, brother. But this the thing.
Ain't that what the streets saying? Ain't that what people saying?
My little brother was locked up for the murder of his brother. But he beat the case. You get what I'm saying? So he was found not guilty, meaning he was innocent.
So your brother was locked up for killing Memo brother.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
He was locked allegedly. You see what I'm saying?
Right. All right. So that's kind of crazy. I heard about your brother. I heard about your brother from Rico Records. They said your brother was a real demon out there. Know what they saying?
Reckless don't even know my brother, bro, like that.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
He just creates shit on the internet. He a content type of nigga, so you can't really listen to niggas like that. Like he just make up shit and just. I think he believe his own lies.
Right, we're gonna talk about it a little later. But talk about your brother. Do you still actually like think about that shit like right now, just like still vivid, or how you fight off them thoughts?
Yeah. I think about my brothers every day, bro. Like my little brother and my older brother, I think about them every day. It ain't a day go by I don't think about my brothers. You feel me? These your brothers. These are somebody you grew up in a household with since forever. You know, so. Hell yeah. I definitely, that shit feel like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Only thing playback in my head is the day he died. You know, seeing him on that floor under that sheet, that shit was painful, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, I had to, like, everybody around here, everybody out there hoping it ain't him under the sheet, but I know it's him because I seen the shoes he left the crib in. You know what I'm saying? The shoes showing under the sheet, so I noticed my little brother, you know? That's type of shit that play back in my head. It'd be like, damn. But yeah, that shit definitely, I think about bro them every day, man.
Right. Do you got a way to fight off them thoughts? How do you fight off them thoughts from just coming in and just popping in your head?
Music.
Your music, or what kind of music?
My music. I got a studio at home, so I get in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I always keep myself busy, keep shit off my mind. Because I won't lie, be times I find myself going through depression sometimes, bro, because just with losing so many friends, homies, brothers. I lost 2 brothers. You know what I'm saying?
You lost 2 brothers?
2. One died in jail. One got killed in jail.
Well, I get killed in jail. What happened with that?
The COs.
The COs killed your brother?
They covered that shit up.
How they covered what they say happened?
Basically, my brother got my brother was in Menard on a gun violation. He was out on parole and he caught a gun case and they shipped him to the joint. You know, when you were on parole, they send you to the joint, you fight your case back and forth from the county to there.
Right.
So they had him, and in Menard, he was in that shit like 23-1 or some shit.
Right.
In a cell. And it's hot as fucking Menard. They say it was down there 90-something in them cells. So my brother, I know my brother, he beating on the cell and shit, getting on their nerves, telling them he hot. It's hot. So he getting on the CO's nerves and shit. Wrote us from the jail and told us this story. Who was in the wing with him. But it was only so much he could see because he in the cell too, and you can't really see from the angle where he was at.
Right.
He say the COs went over there with the big ass can of mace, beat him in the cell bad, sprayed the mace in there, and left him in the cell. And they say we got a call. My mama got a call from the jail. They was like, your son has been found unresponsive in a cell, which is weird. So we like, do y'all see? Okay. Now, then they called back like he was pronounced dead. He was dead at the cell. So now they shipped him to their morgue, to their coroner's office. They shipped him there, and they embalmed him. Now we asked the people, did my brother, did y'all notice any foul play? We asked the coroner's office. They said no. We got my brother body back to Chicago. His face was this fucking swole. He had a big ass hole in his neck, bruises all on his back. His nails looked like they was scratching and shit. I could just tell. His lip had a gash in it.
Wow.
And then we called the person back after we got his body. Like, you said you ain't noticed. So was he like this when he arrived there? They said yes. He said he was just like that. Wow. He arrived there like that.
And they didn't say nothing.
This the thing. My brother was placed on SMI, which is seriously mentally ill. My brother was he went to jail a lot in his younger ages. He was beating a lot, so that shit kind of fucked with his mind a little bit. He was dealing with bipolar. So they placed him on SMI. He got to get checked up on like every 30, 40 minutes. You're supposed to check up on him at the cell. So they said the swelling and shit came from decomposition. I looked it up. It take probably no more than 3 to 4 hours for you to decompose in so much amount of heat. How the decompose when y'all supposed to check up on him every 30 minutes? That's weird. Listen, hold up. Then they embalmed him so we couldn't get a second autopsy. Covered it up.
They said he died from the heat?
Yeah, they say he died from a heat stroke.
A heat stroke. But
I believe he died from a heat stroke, but they caused it.
After they was beating on him and hitting on him and shit like that?
Left him in a 90-degree cell.
Wow, that's crazy. And being the fact that happened, so you can kind of understand like Memo pain is losing a brother.
Yeah. Memo lost his brother and his sister. He lost 2. So I definitely know his pain, Like, but that pain different with my brother in jail. It's like that. I'm keep it real. I don't even be like posting bro like that. I don't even speak on it like that because it's deep. It's almost like you got a missing brother and you don't know where he at. Cause I still don't completely know how my brother died, And that's what me a lot. Like to not know how he died and wonder how he was in that cell, what they was doing to him. That shit always play in my mind,
The streets unplugged. We got to plug the streets in because the streets ain't been plugged in a while. I swear to God,